charming to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
हाँ जी की हाल चाल भाई सारे का पहली बॉल से चलो जी शॉट चुका नाल ही आउट बस मरे चलो सैट करने लगे अपना सामने लगा ला लीए फिर करते हैं मैं भी यार शॉट चुक बैठा चल फिर मैच खेलते खेलते कोई टैक्नीकल इशू लाइट लाइट भी चल गई नाल अपनी बाद फिर आप लाइट तो साडा टुट गया हिसाब ताईं की करना कल ही करने हैं अज हो आप सारा मैच खेलांगे चलो जी के राहुल गया नीतीश राणा आ गया अंदर भाई एक्सपेक्टेड टारगेट अपना कोई है 150 या 180 बाकी वेखते की बनता ये पूरी हार्डेस्ट के उत्ते खेल रहे हैं अपना सेटिंग हार्डेस्ट अपनी डबल 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 आजो मित्रों इट्स अ बाउंड्री भाई चौका चल गया
Just need to keep it simple, line and length.
चलो जी राणा साहब तुहाडे ते बहुत उम्मीदां ने सानू
Beats the field with a great shot.
जे साहब ना भाई शॉट लगा इना फास्ट बॉल जा रही है अभी बाउंड्री है बस इतना ही खिंच के रखियो शमी की बॉलां पास से बहुत आउंदियां थोड़ी जी डायरेक्शन देने की लोड़ हुंदी है ये शॉट चुकी है कैच भी जा सकदा ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸ਼ੋਟ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ ਕੈਚ ਜਾਂ ਕੈਚ ਚੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਜੀ
incredible what a grab
ਓ ਯਾਰ ਦੋ ਵਿਕਟਾਂ ਲੈ ਗਿਆ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਓਵਰ 'ਚ ਰਾਣਾ ਗਿਆ ਆਪਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਮਿੰਟ ਯਾਰ ਲੈਫਟ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਹੁਣ ਮਿਲਰ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਮਿਲਰ ਲੈ ਆਈ ਉੱਪਰ ਅੱਛਾ ਰੱਖ ਲੈਂਦੇ
Miller coming in but will be starting from the non-strikers end new bowler is coming into the attack
ਪਹਿਲੇ ਓਵਰ 'ਚ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋਈ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਦੋ ਵਿਕਟਾਂ ਉੱਡ ਗਈਆਂ
winds up but misses
hoy a bhi chal rahi
a bit too early on that shot
it was too close bach gaye lekin apa
drilled that one away
aajo mitro single kad lo
that shot allows them to get off the mark
डेविड विनर ते भाई बहुत उम्मीदां ने सानू देखो मिलर अज किलर बनदा कि नहीं नाल ही
misses everything
ओए
didn't get the feet moving played down the wrong line threw the hands at it got nothing on the ball
ये थोड़ा स्लो करना पैना अपने आप को
really wound up for that ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought
waited to let it come onto the bat
भाई बोला
that was late coming down on that
इदा निकलती है गोली निकलती है इन्नी फास्ट बॉल निकलती है चल भाई सिंगल दोनों अपने आउट होए के राहुल नीतीश राणा कैच
nice shot runs possible
बाउंड्री लग रही है आगे देखो होगी वैसे तो
that was a beautiful shot rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away fielders had no chance
ग्राउंडेड शॉट्स ही खेलते हैं उदा पावर प्ले ते हिटिंग करनी चाहिए पूरी पर विकटां यार गवा बैठे हैं थोड़ा डर भी है छेती ना मैच खत्म हो जाए अपना
That's a confident appeal.
बच गया वो पिछले पैर से बॉल बजी गया स्ट्रेट भी खाली है पर कंजारा या शमी तेज बड़ी आ रही बॉल की एक होर बाउंड्री नहीं बच गई रोकी डबल डबल डबल
never an extra run on that arm Great throw back in from the deep.
शमी पूरा सैट होया 2 विकेटां ले के मानता कि शमी नहीं मानता इधर भाई हैगा चांस अपने को इत्थे बॉल आ जाए ना अभी वो बाउंड्री आ सीधी
Shot right out of the middle and drilled
जोर
it.
लग गया भाई शॉट
That
मार
showed
दिया
great skill. Lovely timing. The
But
boundary was the only place that ball was
बाउंड्री
heading.
चल भाई खिंच दे काम
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, great
ओए
shot.
कैच ना
Not
चल जाए
going
यार
to beat the
ओ
fielder.
कैच
It's one of the easiest catches you'll
3
see.
आउट शमी को 3 विकेटां ले गया यार ये बनेगा मैच का राइट हैंड भाई बैटिंग
New
ऑर्डर ही
batter
अपना
at the
सारा
crease,
तोड़ता शमी ने
right-hander, very capable with the
मेन में
bat.
प्लेयर सारे के
He's got their tail up.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Khan, the
आ
pace
जा तू
bowler
भी
coming
खान
into
तू
the
भी आ
attack.
जा अगे शमी भैन चो 3 बंदे दी विकेटां ले गया हूं तू भी आ जा
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck.
जो
Great
बैटिंग
grab.
ऑर्डर गया यार सारा अपना एक और विकेट मिलर ना होए यार मैच इतना ही खत्म हो गया की खेलना पा मैच सारे ही विकेटां ही चल गई भाई खत्म मैच
Patel, the left-hand middle-order batter,
उम्मीदां
taking
पहले टूट
guard.
गई साड़ियां सारियां
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
आगे हो रहा है यार आ रहा है जा रहा आ रहा जा रहा हो
New
गया
batsman
काम
at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the
भाई अभी
bat.
तक नहीं इतना
A
होया
hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be
नहीं
coming out
गंदी
to the
बैटिंग
middle.
अपनी
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be
है
4.
कोई ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜੋ
What a
ਕਪਿਲ
great
ਦੇਵ
piece of
बनना
fielding.
चाहेगा जेड़ा
4 runs saved for sure.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Gets that away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
भाई फिर शमी आ गया शमी तो ओवर लगा हो यार
Nice shot.
ਹੁਣ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਟੱਬ ਨੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੀਤਾ ਇਹ 2 ਬਾਉਂਡਰੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਉਹਨੇ
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
ਥੋੜੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਤੇ ਜਾਗੀ ਹੈ ਪਰ 5 ਵਿਕਟਾਂ ਯਾਰ ਥੱਲੇ ਆ ਹਜੇ 15 ਓਵਰ ਪਏ ਆ ਸ਼ੂਟਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ 1 ਵਿਕਟ ਜਾ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
ਆ ਵੀ ਚੱਲਾ ਸੀ ਯਾਰ
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
ਲੱਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਉਸਤੇ ਬਣੇਗਾ ਹਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨੀ
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
स्टब्स ले रहा है यार शूटिंग से हो सकती है पर शमी ने आज सारी टीम ही मारती
Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch.
Just can't seem to get the ball away.
Short
That's
भी
the
शमी ने इतनी लग
third
रहा।
dot ball.
फिर आ गया स्टॉप सक गया देखो की बनदा हुण
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Wide दे यार इत्थे मैंगी बाहर बोल मैनू लैग सारी खाली दिख रही है तां ही ऑफ ते ऐसे शॉट मारांगे एक
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Nice shot, runs possible. End of the over, 6 off it. Delhi 38 for 5. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Norkia coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. He's got to keep a cool head.
Ouch, that looked nasty.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful.
Big opportunity missed. Terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Going to spin now. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That seemed so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And
out.
How did he get to that one?
Stark, the lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Misses. How did that not hit?
That was just missing leg stump. The timing of that shot was off and really didn't get close to the ball. Lucky in the end that it sailed past the stumps.
End of the 8th over. Delhi are now on 44 for 6.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
Good return back from the deep.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Big appeal. This could be out.
And Guidi, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
End of the ninth over. Delhi are now 47 for 7.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh well, don't even bother running.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Stubbs, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Yadav, left-handed tail ender, taking guard.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. That's a boundary save for sure.
ਇੱਕੋ ਪਲੇਅਰ ਭਰਾ ਚਲਿਆ ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਸਟੱਬਸ ਦੇਖੋ ਹੁਣ ਉਮੀਦ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਪਲੇਅਰ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਵਿਕਟ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ ਉਹ ਮੈਚ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਬਸ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਹੀ ਕੁਲਦੀਪ ਤੇ ਸਟ੍ਰਾਈਕ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਰਹੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੰਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Shot. Should be runs here. Khan back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. That's a solid shot.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Stubbs goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Cracking shot. Leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
भाई ना क्या खेला स्टॉप चलो कोई तो अपना प्लेयर चल रहा है 63 या भाई ने 100 मारता तां भी यार अपनी टीम दी वधिया उम्मीदां होणीਆਂ स्ट्राइक लेने हुण अपने कोलों स्ट्राइक ਇਹਦੇ को रखनी है यार फिर ही गल बननी है
Hasaranga coming back into the attack.
Hasaranga क्या बात है वो तो नहीं रहा पंजाब को हुंदा रहा ओ यार क्या कहना चल गए पार हो जे पार या भाई एक टारगेट रखिए और 660 तक करिए टारगेट ये हुंदा कंप्लीट मुश्किल ना हो जाए पर एक ये हैगा 2 लेट्स ट्राई फॉर थर्ड वन मैच खत्म भी हो सकता है जे कैच चल गया या आप स्लो खेल सकते हैं वो खत्म मैच कैच बच गया
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Hasaranga with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
They'll get at least one here. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Marsh has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end
Thank you, Stubbs. तेरे ते उम्मीदां भाई सेंचुरी मार ला. टीम ਨੂੰ 150 एक्सपेक्टेड ही 150 तक ले आया यार. वैसे 180 तक चल जाए ज़्यादा वधिया गल आ.
Nice shot.
Stubbs हीरो आ भाई आज दा अपना.
Nicely played.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
50 ਦੀ ਭਾਈ ਪਾਰਟਨਰਸ਼ਿਪ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਦੋਨੇ ਪਲੇਅਰਸ ਦੀ. ਇਹ ਤਾਂ 5 ਰਨ ਦਾ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੁਲਦੀਪ ਯਾਦਵ ਦਾ.
Oh, great shot.
ਓ ਯਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਖੇਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ. 10 ਰਨ ਦੂਰ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੈਂਚੁਰੀ ਤੋਂ. ਇਹ ਖਰਾਬ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਖੇਲ ਬੈਠਾ ਨੇ ਯਾਰ. ਆਪਣਾ ਹੀਰੋ 91 ਮਾਰ ਲਏ ਉਹਨੇ. ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਟੀਮ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਕੋਰ ਤੱਕ ਛੱਡ ਗਿਆ. ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਮੀਦਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਉਮੀਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਿਆ. ਚਲੋ ਲਾਸਟ ਵਿਕਟ ਆ ਬਾਈ. ਖੇਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ. ਨੋ ਹਿਟਿੰਗ, ਓਨਲੀ ਸਿੰਗਲ.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Perfectly timed.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Super shot that.
Into the 14th over. The batting team are now 136 for 9.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
ਬਾਈ ਸਾਫ ਨੋਟ ਆਊਟ ਆ. ਇੱਕ ਵਿਕਟ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸੀ. ਇਹਨੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕਿ 100 ਮਾਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਸੀ. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਆਊਟ ਦੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ. ਚਲੋ ਜੀ ਸ਼ੁਕਰ ਆ ਬਚ ਗਏ. The season overruled. Thank you umpire ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਾਥ ਦਿੱਤਾ. ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਭੈਣ ਚੋਦ ਆਊਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਯਾਰ. ਹਸਰੰਗਾ ਸੀ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ ਯਾਰ. ਚੱਲ ਯਾਰ ਰਨ ਵੀ ਬੜੇ ਖਾਦੇ ਸੀ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ. ਵਿਕਟ ਵੀ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਸੀ. 136 ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਬਾਈ ਯਾਰ ਰੋਕ ਦੇਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ. 136 ਪਰ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਆਪਣੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਰਹੇਗੀ 136 ਰਨ ਰੋਕਣ ਦੀ. ਸਟਾਕ ਅੱਜ ਖੇਲਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਯਾਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਾਲ. ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਪਾਇਆ ਸੀ. ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਕਦੋਂ ਲੋੜ ਪੈ ਜੇ. क्या बात है स्टार्क का. व्हाट अ फील्डिंग मिस्टर स्टार्क. इधर ही नाप के रखो काम. क्या बात है दिल्ली वाले. खिंचो काम इदा ही फील्डिंग रखो इदा ही. इदा उन्होंने अपनी मिड लाइन तोड़ी ही. इन्होंने ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੋੜਨਾ यार. अपनी सारी बैटिंग ऑर्डर तोड़िया शमी ने.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Couldn't get it through the field.
खिच के रख मित्रा काम टारगेट रोकना अपना पहला ओवर ते बहुत वधिया गया ओए यार स्लिप किथे गई इत्थे यार फ्लिप रखी ही हुन फ्लिप ही नहीं थे ना वधिया अज लगा ही लगी दी जी तुसी करो थोड़ी कृपा विकेट लैनी आपां
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
यार अगे बेश जो भावें मिस फील्डर नहीं होनी चाहिए बॉल
A good delivery, timed well
मिस
to the
फील्डर
fielder.
सानू मार देना ही हो
Went for the drive, complete
व्हाट अ
miss.
बॉल मैन खिच कर रखो इदां ही काम किन्नी घैंट बॉल ही उन्हें
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Marsh, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Pinged off the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
They're hovering around that 8 to 10 mark early on. It's a solid start for the batters.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Massive outside edge.
भाई ये अज ते अज लग रहा इत्थे ना इन्हू कोई स्लिप दईए यार एक ना वधिया जिहा स्लिप दईए इन्हू कोई इत्थे ठीक आ
Great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go.
इत्थे रख दे
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield.
स्टाक ने यार अपने वालों कोई कसर नहीं छड्डी रोकण दी मैच
There'll be runs here.
ओ यार कित्थों निकल गई बॉल नहीं 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 रोक ला नहीं रुकनी यार नहीं रुकनी
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Nicely played.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yada, the spinner, coming into the
मेरा
attack.
एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर लैके आना पैना ही एक अद्धा इदां गल नहीं बननी
Super shot that.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Swept away down a deep square, just the one.
Good return there, back from the deep.
In the air and gone. Straight to
पहली
short
विकेट
cover.
बाई कुलदीप यादव के खाते च मोस्ट एक्सपीरियंस्ड बॉलर इदां ही नहीं कहते यार इहो ਜਿਹੇ बॉलर रखने पैने नाल सानू देखो भैन चो बॉल ऊपर भी नहीं जानती बहुती क्या बात है मन गए कुलदीप यादव तेनों मन गई पहली विकेट तू ही जिताएगा सानू मैच
Poor run, just about ready to go out in the middle.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
यार
Poor run, gets
के
off
यार
the
राहुल
mark.
की कीता यार आ भी वेखण दे की कीता तू सीधा हिट मारदा रन आउट ही चंगा भला
Oh my, that's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Markram has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Into the fourth over.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Natarajan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Onto that early, that could be 4. Cuts that off well in the infield. No, terrible
What
shot.
a bowling, man.
Natarajan is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Shot, should be runs here. Natarajan with a huge appeal. Brilliant diving stop. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. That's the over. The supergiants, 30 for 1.
Another steady over by both teams. Feels like we're in a bit of a calm spot at the moment. Who's hoping things pick up a little?
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Yes.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. On target there with that throw despite the distance. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Yes.
That's a confident appeal.
भाई प्रेशर पा के रखना पूरा इन्हां ते हां ही अपील कर रहे हैं बार-बार
Massive outside.
ओए यार कैच
Oh,
ड्रॉप हो
what
गया
a chance. Everyone's gone up. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Good return there, back from the deep.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Seventh over. The batting team are now
perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yes. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room. Given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Nicely played. Runs one. They'll get at least one here. Now it's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Well played, could be a quick single. Natarajan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. Onto that early. That could be four. Patel showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Finds the edge. Everyone's gone up. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Leading edge, length safe from hands, though. This could be trouble. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? He's quick onto that in the infield. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Oh, that's just too full. Puran makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
78 for 1.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot. At least one on offer. Brilliant shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Puran goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
End of the 11th over. The betting team are now 93 for 1.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nice shot. Runs possible. Bowling fielders look really confident. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. There'll be runs here. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
And Gidi back into the attack. Leading edge won't carry, and the batters race through for a single. Good running. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. An absolute screamer. Diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
Gretzka looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Stark back on now.
Is going with pace.
Super shot that. Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Hunt, a left-hand middle order batter, taking guard.
Power and precision in that shot. Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Nicely played. Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Into the 14th over. The batting team are now 105 for 3.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. They'll get at least one here.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Doesn't beat the infield. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Yada coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Bowled. What a way to start the over.
Inglis, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Sarmad in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. That's a solid shot. Patel with a beautiful piece of fielding.
End of the over. The batting team are now 117 for 5.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Bretsky, fortunate there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
भाई उम्मीद है नहीं कि लास्ट ओवर तक मैच जाएगा, पर लास्ट ओवर तक जा रहा मैच पूरा। देखो की बनता की पता आप जीत ही जाइए, पर मैंने उम्मीद है नहीं जे साहब अपनी विकटां टिकियां ही।
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now on 126 for 5.
Patel coming back into the attack has done well so far. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Massive outside edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now 151 for 5. Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. Just 2 to win.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Shot. Should be runs here. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.